What's up, diddums and darlings? I just heard that. What's up, diddums and darlings? I heard that person had sex in your bed. Okay. What's up, dudes? Yeah, that's a weird message to start out with. Hi! Hi, guys. I'm Molly. I'm a clairaudient psychic empath. I am channeling, so anything I say is part of your message. All right? All right. Somebody's guide just came straight forward. Somebody might be traveling. They might have a house sitter or something. Okay. 6 of Cups came in. All right. Spirit may be cutting a cord with somebody. This might be the last time. You may find out they like had sex in your bed or did something that you didn't approve of or something like that. We got the Queen of Cups showing here. Okay. And I see a, yeah, my finger was covering the eye. Okay. I hear the Eye of Horus. Okay. Somebody may have tried to block somebody's blessing. Okay. I hear Aries. Let's talk about Aries energy. Okay. The 3 of Swords might mean something. Okay. So, and I have the tattoo deck. Yeah, I channeled this right before I started. Somebody might be considering getting a tattoo of a tarot card, something like that. Yeah, they might be thinking about getting the 3 of Swords. All right. Well, my advice would be very careful what tattoos you put on you when it comes to tarot and tarot imagery. The 3 of Swords is like one of the last images you'd want to put on you. Okay, right when I said that, this popped out. The 9 of Coins, this is the dream person. 6 of Cups is from your past life or from the past. So Spirit is sending in somebody who's high vibing. The 9 of Coins is the pre-Empress. Yeah. This is the lady who has all her shit together. Yep. I hear shiz. All right. All right. Somebody could be a gardener. This is the woman who's out in the garden in her silk dress. She's looking fabulous. Yeah, she's doing gardening and wearing silk. Go figure. Okay. All right. Silk might mean something. A silk handkerchief or silk gloves or something might mean something. Now I see the silky part of a blanket. Somebody may like do this with like a silky part of a blanket. And then this also came out too. The 10 of Coins. This is the jackpot. This is everything. All right. So, yeah, if you're thinking about getting, listen up. If you're thinking about getting a tattoo, yeah, stay away from, definitely don't get the 3 of Swords. No, 3 of Swords is the worst feeling you can feel in the tarot card deck. It's a broken heart. It's the worst feeling behind devil energy. The devil is the worst, unless we're talking about a Capricorn with that card. Yeah. So if you, yeah, and I see like right here. So if you're thinking about getting a tattoo or something of the 3 of Swords, I would just suggest to maybe think it over a little bit more and understand when you're marking yourself for the universe. Just remember what we put out, like the universe is non-biased. And the universe, yeah, says, okay, you want the 3 of Swords, you just marked yourself with the 3 of Swords for the rest of your life. We're sending nothing in but heartbreak for you. Yeah. So I would say, do not put the 3 of Swords on you. If you have a tattoo that is the 3 of Swords, you're not doomed for the rest of your life. Now you know. I would suggest getting it changed, getting it covered up, going through the metamorphosis, doing the spiritual work. When you've done the spiritual work, you will have this aha moment where you say, I don't want this 3 of Swords on me. No, I deserve better. I deserve the Sun. So let's talk about happy cards in the tarot deck. The Sun is the happiest card of the deck. You got the Lovers, passion. communication, complicated relationships. When they've ascended to a higher level, it's amazing. It's not a toxic thing, though. The Ace of Cups, darling. Listen up, Emperor. The Ace of Cups. I would say that would be a beautiful tattoo. The Ace of Cups is the Holy Grail. The Ace of Cups is self-love. It's brand new beginnings in love. Yeah. You can't get your soulmate. You can't get your Two of Cups until you found the Ace of Cups. Spirit won't bring in your divine counterpart until you've found self-love. Because otherwise it's just a toxic relationship, and that will be a karmic person that's meant to teach you lessons to try to help you find self-love. And a lot of those lessons are going to be harsh. They're going to suck. It might be a narcissist. It might be a abusive relationship, a trauma-bonded relationship, something like that. All right. This Emperor, might have an Empress from his past life that made vows. The Hangman is always a great one. The Hangman is actually a symbol for a spiritual awakening. The Tower is cool. See, people think the Tower is freaky because the imagery on the Tower is kind of freaky. But the Tower, darlings, that can also be an image for a spiritual awakening. The Tower, if we think about the Tower, oh my God, you guys, look what just shot out. Thank you, Spirit. All right, this is exactly the legacy. The Tower happens when you're stuck. The Five of Cups is sadness. This is deep scorpionic energy. This is sadness, depression, crying a million tears, lost, lonely, regret. Yeah. Down the wrong path. We're not supposed to live like this. No. All right. So what happens with the Tower? Yeah, I see sheep. Okay. So we think about like lessons we learn in symbolic lessons we learn maybe in religions. I hear the Lord is my shepherd. Yeah, darling. You were the sheep that strayed away down the wrong path. Whether you're a Christian or not, whether you're a religious person or not, the truth is, you were a sheep that strayed down the wrong path, and you were a black sheep. And all the white sheep, yeah, said, why aren't you being like us? Why aren't you like us? Why aren't you a second-rate version of everybody else like us? So you kind of had a hard time, okay? I'm channeling, so anything I say is part of your message. And Spirit, Source, God, whatever, said, hey, you've strayed down a wrong path. You may have been with the wrong soul group, a wrong something or other, all the second-rate versions of everybody else making you feel bad because you're not the same as them. You're a first-rate version of yourself. Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz might mean something. Judy Garland said that. Never be a second-rate version of everyone else. Always be a first-rate version of yourself. It takes bravery. Because the second-rate versions of everybody else are going to get triggered. Yep. Look at her. She's not like us. Oh no, they're weird. Yeah. Well, they're a first-rate version of themselves. Yeah. All right. So you may have strayed. You may have strayed from that group, that path. Yeah. And spirit, source, God, aliens, your ancestors, whatever you want to call it, said, hey, darling, you're not lost. No. You're just a black sheep. Yeah. And we're going to pull you back over here. Yeah, we're going to take you by the scruff of your neck, darling. And we're going to give you a spiritual awakening. Mm-hmm. And we're going to help heal you. So you can realize, yeah, all this aloneness, pain, trauma, misunderstanding, feeling different, outcasty, all that kind of stuff, all this feeling, that was your training. Yeah, you're a Jedi. Oh, yeah, we need you now. Okay, what is this now? 8 of Wands, love arrows, fast incoming messages. Oh, look who's there. What up, Empress? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we need a person who's a first-rate version of themselves. For the Empress. And for the Emperor. You may have had a big life change. So what happens when Spirit, when Spirit sends the tower into your life? Let's look at this tower. Think about Game of Thrones. Think about like medieval times. Yeah. Where do they put the person that they don't know what to do with? They put them in the tower. Go put them in the tower. Either the tower or the dungeon, yeah? You got put in the tower. Your life was stuck. You were on the wrong path. You couldn't change it for some reason. You were like in a self-imposed prison or society imposed or maybe even spirit imposed. Yeah? Because this is part of your journey, your training, your lesson. And then there comes the point where Spirit says, all right, darling, yes, your number has come up. You've been drafted. All right, coffee might mean something. The universe called, they want their starseeds. Yes. You have a delightful mind. You can comprehend more than the average citizen on planet Earth. Oh, imagine that. You've had the turn of the evolutionary wheel. Yeah, and now we're calling upon our starseeds. My sweet darling, yes. Now, if you don't resonate with being a starseed, and if you don't know what a starseed is, I'll put a link down in the comment section on some information. Whatever it is, you have a divine mission, and Spirit is saying, yep, your life's going to change. Yeah, we're getting you out of the tower. It might be freaky. It might be scary. But the bottom line is, you're coming out of the tower. Yeah, so what does Spirit do? Spirit sends a bolt of lightning to the tower and strikes the tower, blows it up, sets it on fire, so everybody who's stuck in the tower has no option but to jump out and save themselves. So this is when you have a big change in your life. It might seem different, weird, inconvenient, rough, something like that. Sometimes when people see the tower card, they're like, no! Yeah, but the tower card, no, this is full of magic and change. This is Spirit saying, oh, darling, no, we're not going to let our perfect little black sheep wander forever lost and alone. No, dear. Come here, darling. We're bringing you back to where your herd of other black sheep are, your soul family. Yeah, but we got to set you free. All right. We have the Empress here with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is fast incoming messages. It's love arrows. Okay, now I see the Empress is looking down at this other deck I have right here. So here's what's going on with my bed. I don't have like anything on here. Here's my other deck. Yeah. Now I call this my Little House on the Prairie deck, my Laura Ingalls Wilder deck, but it is not officially a Little House on the Prairie deck. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles in the Wheel of Fortune that I just split on. All right, somebody's been left out. They might be very broke. All right, Spirit's about to spin the wheel for that person. Okay. Yeah, I look at the Emperor looking at this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this Emperor. I hear I'm in love with the devil and the big banana. 10 cups and 10 pentacles. Yep. Okay, I feel like I saw an orb. Okay. We have Judgment. All right. What does the bottom of the deck say? Seven of Wands. Okay, in reverse. Somebody may have been blocking something and Spirit set it straight. Okay, somebody may have had a big tower and Spirit showed them. Yeah, it's the Emperor. There he is again. All right, bottom of the deck. Seven of Wands again, yeah. Four of Wands, somebody's coming home to their soul family. The Four of Wands is wonderful energy. It might be a new house. Sometimes it's a wedding. It's really good feelings. Somebody may need a date to an event, this Emperor. I hear dating leads to engagement. Somebody may have found, yeah, look at, here it is. All right. There's that other worst feeling, the devil. All right. We could have a Capricorn here. Okay. Look at with the Lovers. Yeah, okay. This Empress cut a binding cord, a trauma bond, a something or other for this Emperor. All right. He could have been with a narcissist, a karmic, something like that. Now, if you start dating somebody and their ex isn't like totally horrible, it could just be that they had some sort of karmic relationship. They may have had to bring a child onto planet Earth, something like that. All right. They may have lived together. Okay. Spirit's replacing a toxic karmic with a divine counterpart. So the Emperor might have had to learn a lesson from the lizard lady narcissist. And that's a big lesson because the lizard lady narcissist mind fucks you. Presents as very meek at first. I need your help. Something like that. And then once you're, I see a fish with a hook in it. Yeah, once they caught you. See, the lizard lady narcissist will see a mark. And a super empath is a mark for these people. And especially a black sheep, you might have been the scapegoat of your family, something like that. And a narcissist will say, that's my perfect mark. This person has been conditioned, to just accept all responsibility and blame. Yeah, so I can be the worst thing ever, terribly toxic, totally self-obsessed, completely mean, unfair to this person, and they'll never fucking leave. Yeah, that's the lizard person. Now, when I say lizard, Yeah, as the best way to explain it. It's just like, imagine a regular person sitting in front of you, and then they unzip and wow, they're a lizard. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Hermit here with Virgo energy. So this lizard lady narcissist is to kill the ego, I hear. Okay. Some lower vibrational thing over in Grossville. Yeah. That person might have been like a cool person to date or something, but they're a bitch. All right. And then the masculine has this aha moment. Why'd I ever want a bitch in my life? Here it is, the aha moment. Why'd I ever want a bitch in my life? And it's because they probably needed to heal the teenager within. They probably needed to heal the child within, something like that. All right. We have the 7 of Cups. This person might have a lot of options. Okay. They might have played the field. Somebody might have cheated on somebody. If you've had a spiritual awakening and your partner hasn't, and they cheated on you, yeah, you probably had a spiritual awakening due to narcissist abuse, and that person is probably a narcissist. Just to throw it out there. Yeah, it probably won't work. Just saving a bunch of time and money. If one person's had an awakening and the other person hasn't, you're completely different vibrations. The cheater is still in Grossville, and you've pole vaulted over the river and ascended into Healdville with the help of spirit. It might have been very traumatic. You might have thought everything was fine, and then all of a sudden, like, you find out they cheated on you or something like that. They lied to you or something like that. All right. Okay, you may have made some sort of work or something. Piscean energy with the Hanged Man. Now, Spirit takes you and hangs you by your foot and flips you upside down so you see everything from a totally different perspective. Weird. Look at how I tried to pick up just the tower, and this card came up and hid. Right? You might have been super freaking depressed, or this Emperor might have, because of this oppression from this lizard person. Now, if it's not a lady and you're a dude, or however you identify, I'm just using lady and dude just for storytelling purposes to easily differentiate. But this can be however you identify or don't identify. You just got to figure out who's who. Yeah, so this person will come in, they'll do a binding contract with you somehow, yeah. And then once they got you trauma bonded to them, they'll unzip. So this is what happens with the Emperor. This particular Emperor might have had extreme anxiety, panic, all that kind of thing, okay? It's because they had a lizard lady reptilian in their life, a narcissist. So they hook up with this person and they're an Emperor. This is a masculine energy. All right, now we're not talking about sex, we're talking about energy. So let's think about this. The masculines, think about it like a plug in an outlet, in a wall. The masculine energy is the giver, and the feminine energy is the receiver. Okay? The masculine energy is the sun, and the feminine energy is the moon. All right? So if you have a lizard lady, narcissist, reptilian come into your life, presenting as this weird, moony. The moon is a big question mark at times. The moon is deep psychic energy. The moon is hazy fog. All right? And I'm seeing, yeah, presenting as this like hazy, foggy thing. Yeah, and now you're connected. And then this reptilian unzips, and they're actually a masculine energy. And now they start abusing you. And this poor emperor is supposed to be in masculine energy. But this emperor has been trained since birth, probably a scapegoat of the family, something like that. This might be somebody who has, like, now we talk about big dick energy, like, just, think about, like, rock stars on the stage, just, like, huge dick energy. Yeah. But then when they get off stage, they might be very, very shy, very quiet, very observant. They might be traumatized because of an ex, something like that. So what happens is the lizard lady unzips, goes full masculine, starts bossing around. Now I see it's the person who, yeah, this is like the vibration. When they get pissed, they throw a fucking tantrum. Yeah, and then, yep, they grab you by the balls and get right in your face. Yeah. Yeah. So this emperor has to stand down in his energy. Because this emperor believes in love, valor, doing the right thing. This is probably a super empath. So now they have to stand down in their masculine energy. And now we got two masculines and no place to plug in. So the more this reptilian starts flexing on this masculine, the more they're forced to be in this weird kind of almost feminine energy, but filled with a lot of anger, hurt, rage. Yeah, because they're not a feminine energy. They're a masculine energy, but they're going to have to stand down because this other person is flexing on them. And that leads to nothing but sadness, depression, 5 of Cups, because this emperor can't stand in his energy. This emperor has a really big purpose, divine purpose, because they're bringing in an empress for him. So he had to learn the lesson from the lizard lady narcissist. So what the lizard lady narcissist does is come in and annihilate your fucking ego. Yep. They'll use you and then discard you, smear you, just destroy you like a steamroller. They'll just steamroll this emperor and he's just down. Yep. He had the tower. So what happens now, if this emperor was living with this toxic relationship, yep, Spirit will send in an experience where this emperor has to make a judgment. Is this the person I want to be with? That might have shown a new person, a muse, a dream person, something or other. Yep. Because this foundation that the emperor had with this toxic person was built on a faulty foundation. So that's where they may have had to have a child together, or this emperor had to have some sort of experience or something with this person to learn a lesson, to clear a lesson, something like that. Yeah, but their tower, their castle that they were building together, which was probably this dude doing all the work, something like that. Yeah. While what they thought was their partner was off cheating on them, but still spending their money, stuff like that. Yeah, Spirit said no fucking way. Yeah, that whole castle, that tower is going down. So you think of a Leaning Tower of Pisa. Yep, that relationship was totally fucked. Somebody cheated on somebody and somebody can't get over it. Yeah, are you going to waste your rest of your life with somebody you're not supposed to be with? Yeah, Spirit says, nope, here's a tower. Yep. We're ripping that whole mask off. And then the Emperor is laying there in all the rubble, totally steamrolled. Whatever it is, it's probably embarrassing. Came out of nowhere. Totally ruined his life, he would think. But after the awakening, he will understand, oh my God, thank God that rogue wave came, washed me clean, got rid of that fucking bitch out of my life. Why do I want a bitch in my life? In women, the bitch muscle and the empowerment muscle are the same muscle. That's why it's important if you got teenagers to teach them how to hone that muscle correctly. And this Emperor is going to get an Empress who knows how to use the empowerment muscle, not the bitch muscle. All right? So this Emperor went through some sort of awakening, some sort of tower experience due to the lesson from the lizard lady narcissist. Now this is, I said Aries, so this is brand new, fresh energy Spirit is bringing in. Aries is kind of like the baby of the Zodiac. It's the brand new, fresh energy. All right, Spirit's going to bring in the Empress. So, oh, look at here. What's up, darling? Justice is coming in. All right. We have Temperance and the Knight of Pentacles. All right. This Emperor may have been watching the Empress for a while. They might have needed to get some sort of, I hear hint or clue. Okay? Some sort of sign, something. Yep. And this Emperor has been standing still. They haven't been doing anything. They have a great big pentacle. They want to invest. Yep. But they might have had to do something, get over something. They might have had to observe for quite a long time because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Usually, the imagery with the Knight of Pentacles is the horse is standing totally still in the meadow and like grass is growing all around it and stuff. And he's just watching. He's not doing anything. There's like a bunny next to him and stuff. That's how still he's been for fucking ever. Just watching. Yeah, but this particular Knight of Pentacles, if you look at the horse, yeah, he's finally said, I'm done watching. Yeah, giddy up. All right. An earth angel might mean something. Temperance is an earth angel. We have Sagittarius energy, Libra energy, Aries energy, Gemini energy. So now he's making the move. Spirit may have been working on this Emperor's guide. Okay, his main spirit guide here has been trying to do this, get this all right, the energy right. Okay, this Emperor is, part of this mission is to go from a mortified Emperor to an empowered Emperor. All right. This Emperor might have needed to learn about narcissism. Okay. Okay, I hear, am I the narcissist? When nobody wants to tell you. Yeah, there's a great video. I'll link it down there. If you, when you're learning about narcissism, you will always go through this part where you say, "Oh my God, am I the narcissist?" Yeah, but if you're thinking that, just putting it out there, if you're thinking that, the answer is probably no. A narcissist doesn't have the ability to self-reflect. So the narcissist thinks there's something wrong with everybody else but them. So if you are sitting there and saying, am I the narcissist? That's already kind of a example that you're having a healthy thought by thinking that. So no, you're not the narcissist. There's a wonderful clip where a delightful light worker explains, and I'll put that down there. All right. People may have gotten fleas. Fleas is when you're hanging out with narcissists or you're around narcissists, and you might be an empath, a super empath, a Heyoka, something like that. Yep. And you have to think of yourself as a sponge. You're an energetic sponge. So this masculine may be an energetic sponge, and they can pick up the vibrations of the people all around them. All right. So when I firmly believe you are who you hang around with. It's true. You rub off on each other. And if you're hanging around with a know-it-all narcissist who's telling you, yeah, you're wrong and they're right, you're going to cower in energy the whole time. If you hang around with a pessimist who gives you every excuse of why they can't do something, what? No, it won't work. I can't do it. No, no, maybe one day. Yeah. And start hanging around optimists who say, hey, what are we going to manifest today? Yeah. Let's see. You want to do this? Yeah, let's do it. Instead of saying this emperor may have been conditioned over and over to just say no. Paranoia going to destroy you? No. That lizard lady fucking, yeah, no, I locked my heart chakra after that. Yeah. They might say, I think it's time to say yes. All right. This masculine may have healed from a 3 of Swords. From the worst feeling, a broken heart. All right. But what Spirit is trying to say is that broken heart is part of their training, because there's this big divine mission. All right. We have the Knight of Swords. Here comes the fastest knight in the deck. All right. This emperor may have found out somebody did something not very nice. It may have activated this emperor. All right. 8 of Wands again. Love arrows. Somebody may text somebody. They might send a message. They just might send a letter, something, and say, here's the deal. Yeah, I love you. Will you be my Empress? High Priestess? These two can feel each other, absolutely. I think this Emperor has found the Ace of Cups. Or he may need a guide, a spiritual leader, something. Now let's think. The High Priest and the High Priestess is the Hierophant and the High Priestess. They're psychic, super empaths. They can speak telepathically. They can hear each other. I hear ding dong. I heard you. I heard it. Hello. We got strength coming in here with Leo energy. All right. So in this card, this is the Empress. The Empress is always with the lion. So the lion represents the ego. And the Empress is the one who can tame the ego. The Empress is a very kind woman. And you know, this is just for storytelling purposes, however you identify. She cares about her family, but she also cares about her community, her empire. All right? This masculine, she might have helped him clear his throat chakra. All right? This masculine may have been real quiet, real scared to talk, real scared to come forward. All right? We've got Leo energy here. So the Empress is the only one who can tame the ego within. And look at her. She's saying, open up and say, tell me what you want to say. And it looks like it's going to happen because we keep having those 8 of Wands as communication. And it's loving communication. Look who just flipped again. The Empress. So it looks like this Emperor is ready for his Empress. Final message. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Somebody may work together. They may say, hey, Empress, do you want to work together and create an empire? Look at the happiest card of the deck. Oh, it looked like sun. It's the world. It's the end of this lesson. Yeah, these two are going to come together. They're going to work together. It's going to be a great thing, too. This is a big thing. These are twin flames coming together for a divine mission through work. All right, there's your message, guys. It looks like a really positive message. It seems like this Emperor has ascended up, found the Ace of Cups. Spirit's bringing in an Empress so they can get an empire together. And it looks like they want to do the spiritual work together. They can feel each other. All right, there you go. Peace out. Love ya.